that it helps just to kind of do this motion rather than the whole elevator arm thing. Just kind of like this. You just kind of do this instead. So much easier. And for those triplets, I just kind of think of it as tremolo. So much easier that way. Now for this part, we're up on, I think we're on 5th position there, and kind of moving down. But you really want to keep your first finger so super light. It's so tempting to want to kind of sucre yourself or hinge yourself on your violin when you're playing. Sometimes I like to say in the stratosphere zone, but that's really the worst thing you want to do is cling to your instrument because it really makes the shifting hard, and it also is against trust. All sappy in those parts. I realize it really doesn't help me emotionally to do that. If I can just play it as it is, just leave it for what it's worth, so to speak, it kind of speaks, just let the music speak for itself, you know? So I like that part because I can kind of practice having a soft left hand. This kind of becomes like a little machine, and it kind of plays itself. I was just wondering where my fingering was. This is just repetition and practice. So over time I'll get it. And remember, I did change this note. do that too. I'm making it into triplets. But since I'm soloing here, I don't have an orchestra backing me, it's totally appropriate to do little things like that just to kind of keep the listener's ear engaged. Because usually there would be stuff going on in the background that would fill it out. Like to make that a little dramatic, that very end of that phrase. So I slow down my shift rather than just kind of jumping into it. Yeah, I could keep doing that, but since the orchestra is not doing a thing behind it, it's just a bunch of... Yeah, put a little bit of a flavor into there. Especially when you're going down the first finger, doing all that chromaticism, you don't want to try to go into that trap of having your first finger be a hinge, because then you're just kind of stuck going down. You just want to be very floating, like little wings of an angel or a bird. Our heart can start. Our heart rate can go up towards the end. But let me tell you, that's the worst thing you could do. If you just kind of play as it is, as an exercise. I was practicing this earlier. You just try not to make that eighth note there kind of a big deal. Almost just like you're not playing it at all. It just kind of fits itself in there somehow. Of course, there's lots of different ways you can play the ending. But sometimes I like to slower the end. Just kind of depends.